Hello, welcome to this quick tutorial. So today I'm just going to show you how to do a simple transition with these logos. So just simple, shift them from left to right, make them fade in, fade out. So what you want to do, create a new composition. I have mine at 6 seconds, 1920 by 1080. That's a 16 by 9 aspect ratio with a frame rate of 30. So I'm just going to name it after the logo I'm going to use. Easier to find it in here, so just going to name it Total Home Refurbishment. So just Total Home, easy to find, Total Home. The background is white. You could do your background whatever color you like or have any amount of time you like. So for this example I'm going to use 6 seconds, so we're just going to drop that logo in there. So you can see it's small, so if you have a PDF or SVG that you somehow dropped in there and it looks like this, you just need to press this icon and press this so that we could scale it up higher. See how sharp that is? So here's the difference. See that? So I'm gonna center that, and because it's a tall logo, I'm going to bring it from probably from the top to the bottom. So we're going to put this at maybe 2 seconds. Going to press P and then T. I'm gonna click the two stopwatches, so that just adds in a keyframe, and going to bring it back to the start, bring it up so that when we play it, it's just going to come down. So I like to make it very smooth. I'm going to make the opacity be 0 whilst it's in movement, so the opacity becomes, it becomes visible whilst it's moving, which makes it look really smooth and classy. So at the end here, we're just going to make it still be 100%. So just by adding a keyframe with the exact settings of the opacity, I'm just going to add that keyframe there, and then at the 6 second mark, make it completely disappear. And I'm going to bring this there. At the 6 second mark, we want it to probably continue going down, okay, to fade out. And again, keeping it moving whilst it's in transition. So whilst it's fading out, we want it to look like it's still moving, and that's what the whole idea is. So that first initial keyframe, I'm just going to delete that. So it's just one nice little transition. So you're just going to fade in whilst it's moving. You get to read everything. So you probably won't want to do this if you have a lot of text or you want to put it longer on the screen. But typically, reading text whilst it's moving is very difficult. So that's why the movement here is just going to be very little, and for its size, it's easy to really. Anybody could easily read Total Home Refurbishments on there for 6 seconds. It's not moving that fast. So that's why we went ahead with that decision there to do it like that. And so I'm just gonna select all the keyframes like this. Press function F9 if you're on a Mac, or you could right click and go to Keyframe Assistant, easy. Okay, so that makes it a little, you probably won't notice the difference at the moment. But the reason why I like to do this is when you could click on position here, and then you hit that little graph icon. So what you see is you would see this little arch here. Okay, so what we could do, you could manipulate the arch to make our logo fly in quicker and then gradually fade out. Okay, so here we go. So it's just gonna come down with a little bit quicker and then slowly come down and fade out. So you could bring that there, bring it back here, so you could still be moving a little bit more whilst it's fading out. That just adds a little bit to it. Okay, and that's it.